Does BeamNG ever feel too lively? Well, thanks to VOX Fatal Impact Crash Blackout system, you can finally immerse yourself even further into the game. When crashing, if it's around 15 Gs, you'll see some gentle blur and darkening on your screen. Anything above 20, and your entire screen turns black, requiring you to press R to respawn. This is a mod I never expected to like, but this is genuinely creepy to how my actions now have consequences for the first ever time in BeamNG. The setup is very simple too. Just subscribe to it, just download the mod, which is linked in the description, then head into your UI apps with Alt, Shift and U and add VOX Fatal Impact to your screen. You don't need to resize it or move it, it is totally invisible and will still affect your whole screen. If you want to get rid of it, you can simply remove the UI app to save you having to deactivate and reactivate the mod. The creator of this mod specifically says the mod is best suited to road trips, roleplay driving, realistic driving sessions and long distance challenges. Which I must agree with, as if you're just wanting to smash your friends, it is quite annoying, especially if you constantly black out. And finally, it's worth noting that this mod contains no blood or gore, it is purely screen effects. Now, walking in BeamNG isn't the most polished, with beamlings regularly getting stuck and being unable to move, or jumping all jankily, and this next mod does not fix that. However, it does allow you to have both automatic and manual folding mirrors. Each of the following vehicles has automatic folding mirrors: Vivis, SBR, ETK 800 series, Bastion, and these ones have manual or electric folding mirrors: Roamer, Sunburst. This one is quite simple to set up. Just head into the part selector and just change the mirrors to auto-folding for one of the compatible vehicles, and then whenever you turn off your engine, presumably parking, the mirrors will automatically fold in, and then when you start back up again, the mirrors will fold back out. Oh, and beamlings are relevant in case you're parking up to go on a little walk. Also, I've never made a mod review video, at least not like this before, so please do let me know your thoughts of this new style in the comments, and maybe when you're down there, consider liking and subscribing too. Now, I won't spend much time on this next one, as it is very confusing, at least to me. However, it's the enhanced torque curve viewer, and what I can do is I can tell you the difference between it and the one in the base game. Key features of it include selectable power unit, selectable torque unit, extra curve. It allows you to compare the main engine curve with alternative versions. It displays the engine curve without the impact of the turbo. It also adds extra curves such as the NOS and wheel. And on top of this, it's incredibly easy to set up. Just open your UI apps again and add the enhanced torque curve viewer instead of the basic one, then done. Everyone knows this mod, as everyone wants it in the base game, that being tyre wear and thermals, something we know the devs are working on, which I have also covered in a previous video. This mod uses 9 slices across every tyre to simulate the wear, heat and surface contact. This allows the mod to more accurately simulate different levels of grip based on how hot your tyres are, or if you've been driving for ages, this mod will let you feel your worn down tyres and how much grip you have really lost. Now, I didn't even know this was possible, but according to the repo page, tyres can now somehow simulate dirt pickup and cleanup depending on the surface type, which is mental to me. I don't really know how to test it, but I'm sure the mod creator is telling the truth. The mod also adds new UI elements so you can actively view the tyre performance of each slice to see how tyres are performing and view their grip and temperatures. However, I think there's only one way we can properly test the tyres, and that's with a mediocre race edit to some awesome music. Now, for all of you that cannot legally drive, if you're ever wanting to sync your time up to real life, you can install the Real Time Sync mod. Setup is easy, but not automatic. You have to set your sunrise, noon and sunset times manually, then BeamNG will sync its day-night cycle to your real life time. Obviously, BeamNG has always had the feature to play through the days. However, it's impossible to perfectly sync it one-to-one with your own time. Therefore, this mod is pretty awesome. I was actually wanting a mod like this for an event that'll be running soon, and it's quite cool to drive into the sunset in the game as the sun also descends on you in real life. On top of this, the setup is incredibly easy. As per usual, just install the mod, then add Real Time Sync UI app, add your appropriate times, and boom, you're synced to your real life day-night cycle, just sadly not weather. Now, second from last, but certainly not second from least, you know all those tutorials or gameplay videos you watch where they have a map showing you what their controller does and what buttons they're pressing at the bottom of their screen. Well, rather than needing a separate program for it, BeamNG has a mod. I mean, obviously it does, otherwise I wouldn't be including it in here anyways. But it's called Beamsense, and allows you to show what controller inputs you do. Although I regularly play on wheel, it is nice to see this mod, as all my filming or quick little gameplay moments are all done on controller. However, let me know in the comments, if I ever do tutorials, would you want to see the buttons I'm pressing on the controller? Now finally, have you ever been enraged by the lack of information the BeamNG Damage UI app gives you? Well, this mod fixes that. It is the improved vehicle damage app. This UI app has more improvements over the old ones, such as updated damage message visual appearance to make the text fit properly, adjusted and repositioned several icons to be much more even, added a separate green version of the app based on the old legacy version, added the ability to click on the damaged icons to refresh the app and redisplay any messages, added priority tracking so once an icon turns red, any subsequent damage will never turn the icon orange, overhauled temporary damage by making it never override the previous damage, along with many more improvements. Now, the mod creator does mention it may not look drastically different, however it is many smaller quality of life changes. This app also is easy to add, just replace the existing vehicle damage UI app with the improved vehicle damage UI app, and then bam, done. You can also interact with it by hovering over parts or clicking on them to refresh it. That's the end of Fourhua's first ever mod showcasey type video thing. If you enjoyed it, please do let me know in the comments, as I do like testing these new different types of video styles.